Hi guys, how are you? I feel really, I don't know, I just feel really low today. I think it's just one of them times, where I just think it's my mental health. It's crazy. Like, I never know how I'm going to be feeling from one day to the next. Like, it's weird. I can go to my bed tonight feeling like this, and then I never know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I just don't understand mental health so well. What it does to your brain, what it does to your mind. It's just fucking crazy. It puts, makes you think all kinds of things about yourself and how you're feeling inside. Unless people out there understand that, who've been through it themselves, it's hard to explain what goes through your head when you have severe mental health problems. But I get up every day and I just get on with it, It's hard. It's like my confidence just gets low when I feel uncomfortable around people. And when I feel uncomfortable around people, if I'm in people's company and they make me feel uncomfortable because they give me the impression they don't like me or they judge me, it makes me feel very low inside. It makes my mental health go to a place that I don't really like it to go to. It's just horrible, Sometimes I get like really bad thoughts in my head, about like self-harming and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just find it really hard to deal with them kind of emotions at times. People don't realise how hard it is for me to get out of my bed sometimes, to go to my work. I struggle. I'm sorry guys, I don't want to come across like I'm feeling sorry for myself. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling it tonight. It's just sometimes I can wake up and I'm feeling great, full of beans, full of excitement, and then throughout the day it can become dependent what happens, depend on the situation. It can bring my moods down pretty low. I've suffered with mental health most of my life, and I think not having that connection with people sometimes can be pretty hard. Like trying to find things in common with people, it's difficult. And then getting told I have autism, that was a bit of a hard one to accept, because I didn't want to be labelled as autistic. but I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just meaning like I've always struggled with understanding and processing stuff most of my life. I used to think I was stupid because I didn't understand what somebody was saying to me. Somebody had to explain it to me 2 or 3 times before I'd get my head around it. And I used to get quite embarrassed about that because somebody would have to keep repeating keep repeating it to me. And I used to find it sometimes I would, if I had a question to ask somebody or wanted to ask somebody a question, I would hesitate asking them a question because in case they judge me. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, sometimes like if somebody would explain something to me, I'd have to keep going back to them and saying, what was that? How did you say that again? What was that meant? And then, I just didn't, I felt like I was a burden on people at times, asking them to repeat themselves. And then having dyslexia on top of that. I'm currently on the list to get tested for ADHD as well. It's crazy, like, if I have ADHD, autism and dyslexia, I don't think it's going to define me as a person, to be honest with you. If I did have it, I do have it. But I can't control, like, the thoughts that go through my head sometimes with my mental health. It's horrible when you're in that dark place and you want to self-harm and you can't control it. It's hard. It's like your brain just takes over, your mind just takes over, your thoughts. I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't self-harm. But I've come close to it a few times. I thought about it. Seriously. But I felt like the fear of cutting myself just stopped me from doing it. It's difficult. I definitely going through the ropes at the moment with my mental health. I'm really struggling right now. And I don't expect anybody to understand what I'm going through unless you've been there yourselves. Not that I don't appreciate people's support and understanding though, because I do very much. But it's hard sometimes to speak up and tell people how you're feeling. And when I go to my work every day, that's kind of takes the darkness away from me, because I've got my mind focused on other things. I'm not really thinking about my personal life or how I'm feeling inside. I deal with that when I'm not at work. I deal with my personal life. But when I'm at work, all I think about is my work. Because that's all that's important when I'm at work. Nothing else matters. But it doesn't mean I don't struggle. I struggle every day. I just don't let it get involved. I just try not to let it get involved in my job. Anyway, I'm sorry guys for talking about my mental health again today. It's just how I'm feeling. I'm really sorry. Thank you for listening. Always appreciate your kindness and understanding.